Some places on Earth look so unreal they feel edited. But every landscape in this video actually exists. From bright pink lakes to deserts filled with water, these are natural places that challenge everything we think we know about our planet, culminating in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. We begin in Brazil, in a place most people would think of a desert. White sand dunes stretch endlessly, but hidden between them are thousands of shimmering lagoons. Surely it can't be a desert. Well, it isn't. From January to May, during the rainy season, pools of water are filled in shallow basins, trapped between the dunes. As the months go by, the dry season arrives. Water gathers and evaporates, making the lagoons turn green, while the vast majority disappears, creating a desert that seems alive. It's a strange rhythm of nature, where the desert itself transforms from barren to lush and back again, leaving a landscape that feels more like a painting than reality. Let's go to Australia, where a body of water is so intensely pink it almost doesn't ring true. The lake sits on the edge of Middle Island, the largest of the Recherche archipelago. It is separated from the Southern Ocean only by a thin strip of land and surrounded by a rim of sand and a dense eucalyptus forest. Its bizarre color is believed to come from Dunaliella salina, a type of halophilic green algae that thrives in the lake's highly saline water. Every drop shimmers in sunlight, and the contrast with the deep blue of the nearby ocean makes it appear as though someone dropped a bright pink gem onto the land. You can't help but question if this place was designed or discovered by chance. Let's move a little west, off the coast of Yemen, between the Gulf of Aden and the Arabian Sea. This is Socotra, an island with flora that looks from another world. Here, there are trees that twist into bizarre umbrella shapes. They are called dragon blood trees and can reach 12 meters or 40 feet in height. Once a year, Socotrans collect their resin, which has a strong red color resembling the blood of a dragon, hence the name. Another notable example is the cucumber tree. It is the only member of the gourd family to grow in a tree form, and during wet periods it can expand, holding water thanks to specialized cells. Studies have found the species to be twice as old as Socotra Island, and thus seems to be an island relic of a progenitor lineage that became extinct on the mainland. Nearly a third of Socotra's plant life exists nowhere else on Earth. The soil, wind, and harsh climate shaped these odd forms, and the result is a living world that feels alien, yet perfectly adapted to survive in its environment. In Bolivia, Salar de Uyuni stretches farther than the eye can see. It is a mesmerizing, flat, white salt desert, but that was not the case in the past. 40,000 years ago, it was covered all in water, forming a lake that would be known by the indigenous people in 9000 BC as Lake Tauca. With time, the climate became hotter and drier, making the body of water start evaporating and leaving behind a vast extension of salt crust on the surface. Nowadays, in the dry season, it seems lifeless and endless. But after the rains, water accumulates on the salt crust, creating a perfectly reflective mirror that blends sky and land into one. The water is so shallow and still that the reflection is flawless, making it nearly impossible to tell where the ground ends and the clouds begin. Further east, in Tanzania, Lake Natron glows deep red and orange, appearing almost molten. Situated in the Great Rift Valley, the lake is mainly fed by the southern Ewaso River, although its waters are highly alkaline due to mineral-rich hot springs flowing into it, creating a surface that can calcify anything that touches it. Despite the extreme conditions, thousands of flamingos come here to breed. The alkaline water, while harsh for most life, provides safety from predators and the perfect habitat for their chicks. The only other animal able to live in this deadly lake is the Oreochromis alcalicus, an endangered endemic fish species that has evolved to survive in these harsh waters. The result is a violent yet delicate ecosystem where danger and life coexist, and the colors themselves make the lake seem unreal. Northern Ireland's Giant's Causeway presents nature as a master architect. 40,000 hexagonal basalt columns rise from the coast, interlocking with each other and forming stepping stones that seem too precise to be natural. The formations were created 60 million years ago. By that time, the area was subject to high volcanic activity when extensive lava plateaus were exposed to the surface. This caused a very rapid cooling, making the lava contract and fracture horizontally in a similar way to drying mud, and with the cracks descending as the body of molten rock cooled down, creating perfect geometric shapes. Waves crash around them, filling the gaps with white foam. Walking along the columns feels like entering a world where math and geology collided to create something breathtakingly precise. In the Sahara, there is a mysterious circular pattern visible from space. It looks like a massive crater, or maybe an alien landing site from the past, though the eye of the Sahara is none of that. It is an enormous dome 40 kilometers in diameter, formed from erosion and uplift over millions of years, exposing rings of rock that differ in hardness and color. The eroded dome was formed from igneous material intruding in the subsurface, causing the overlying layers to deform. Viewed from above, the concentric circles seem deliberate, yet they are a testament to slow, patient geological forces shaping the Earth. Its scale and symmetry are hypnotic, and you can't help but marvel at the natural processes that created such perfect patterns. Mount Roraima rises like a flat fortress above the clouds. It lies between Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana, and is the highest of the Panorama Mountains. Its tabletop summit is isolated, home to species that exist nowhere else, such as the Roraima mouse or the Roraima marsh pitchers, a carnivorous plant. Rainwater flows off the sheer cliffs in torrents, carving small rivers and waterfalls into the plateau below. The rock itself is some of the oldest on Earth, dating back over 2 billion years, and the combination of geological history, isolation, and unique ecology gives this plateau a sense of being both ancient and otherworldly. Pamukkale in Turkey seems frozen in time, with terraces of brilliant white cascading down a hillside. Although these terraces can look like ice, they are certainly not cold. Instead, they are formed by thermal waters rich in calcium carbonate, which solidify into travertine over thousands of years. The ancient Greek city of Hierapolis was built on top of the travertine formation, which is 2,700 meters long. Pools of warm turquoise water fill each terrace, even filling a historic Cleopatra's antique pool open to the public. The slow build-up of mineral deposits, combined with flowing spring water, has created a place both serene and surreal, a sculpted landscape born entirely from nature's patient hand. Finally, the Danakil depression in Ethiopia delivers the ultimate extreme. This depression is a large valley of 200 by 50 kilometers, caused by the separation of the Danakil and Nubian tectonic plates. Consequently, the crust is thinning, has been doing so for the past 11 million years. The ground here erupts in neon yellows, greens and reds, salt deposits and sulfur springs. The Dalol is one of the main reasons for this, as the underground magma interacts and dissolves evaporates, making them rise to the surface and forming a salt volcano. Several hot springs are also present, such as Gat Ale Pond, which has a salinity of 43%, the highest of any body of water in the world. Temperatures soar, and the air itself seems hostile. It's a place that feels like stepping onto another planet, chaotic, colorful, and utterly alien. A stark reminder that Earth can be as extreme and unpredictable as anything we imagine in science fiction. Thanks for watching. Dive into more videos on the channel to uncover incredible stories, ancient cities, and fascinating corners of the world. There's always something amazing waiting for you.